things first, let's first get you a quick quick check of the US handover. Now, the S&P 500 snapped its 9-day winning run as uncertainty on tariff deals weighed on the market. Now, S&P 500 shed about 0.64%, while the Nasdaq Composite dipped 0.74%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, on the other hand, dropped 98 points. That's about 0.24%. Now, remember, the S&P 500 came into the session riding a 9-day winning streak, its longest since 2004. Now, at its low, the Dow fell as much as 253 points, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq lost around 1% each. Before curtailing their losses, now, the data released on Monday from the Institute of Supply Management reflected stronger than expected services sector activity in April, even as the company executives reported rising concerns about tariffs. Now, the sentiment on Wall Street also improved after Bloomberg reported, based on sources, that India has proposed zero tariffs on steel, auto components and pharmaceuticals on a reciprocal basis and up to a certain amount on imports. But that said, investors remain uncertain about the timeline of these tariff agreements between the US and several other countries. Meanwhile, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has also said that they're very close to some deals, echoing comments from Trump, who on Sunday said that accords could come as early as this week. Now, the Wall Street is looking ahead to the Federal Reserve's two-day policy meeting that begins on Tuesday, that is later today, with the rate decision expected by tomorrow.
Absolutely, that's the handover coming in as far as Wall Street is concerned. A very good morning, Kanishka, and let's also go through what happened with oil as well, because you did have a 2% fall coming in near those levels at the lowest in 4 years. In fact, that's the kind of milestone that you're looking at after OPEC Plus agreed to hike production for a second month. When you take a look at US crude as well, even that one lost about 2%, so $57 barrel is the kind of level that you're looking at for US crude. That's the lowest for the settlement since February 2021. Like I mentioned, global benchmark Brent as well fell 1.7%. $60 a barrel is the level that it just about managed to maintain. Oil prices, in fact, have fallen about 20% this year. You do have a lot of factors coming in. On top of that list, of course, you do have some uncertainty coming in as far as tariffs are concerned. Other than that, of course, there's OPEC Plus and their decision to hike output by another 411,000 barrels per day in June quite recently. Before this, they had previously also hiked their output in terms of their decision coming in. The decision comes 1 month after OPEC Plus surprised the market by agreeing to boost production in May by the same amount. So that was the previous one that I'm talking about. Oil prices in April, in fact, posted the biggest monthly loss since 2021 as US President Trump's higher tariffs have raised fears of a recession that would slow demand for oil at the same time that OPEC Plus is quickly increasing supply. So that largely is the kind of handover that you have coming in as far as oil prices then are concerned.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.